Black Knight satellite. It's claimed to be over 13,000 years old. It was discovered in 1954, and it's apparently the reason that we started the space race in the first place. So why has nobody seen it? Well, they claim it's in a polar orbit. And here we see an example of a polar orbit. But even in this type of orbit, somebody would have to be able to see this, guys, at some point in time. So why aren't we? It's because we're not looking for it. We rely on images from NASA and all of these government agencies, such as this video right here that I found. Is it legit video? Is it hoax video? I can't tell you either way, guys. I've seen so much stuff in the last year that it's so hard to tell. But when we look at this video right here, we can see the claim of this object being a seat is false. Look at the size. Look at the relationship in size as the shuttle passes over the Black Knight satellite, or what's claimed to be the Black Knight satellite. That's a pretty decent sized object right there, guys. So why is nobody talking about this? Why do we never hear anything about this? Well, we have a lot of people out there that report on it. A lot of people talk about it, but we really don't have facts on it, guys. That's what we need. We need a campaign where we have astronomers out there with telescopes. We need them looking in the skies. We need to find things like this. They're very easy to match up, guys. When we find a satellite through the telescope, we can match that up really easy. We know what should be there. We know what shouldn't be there. We need a very serious observing campaign to try and find this thing. Although it is in polar orbit, it is visible, guys. It will make its way over land and people will be able to see it. So where do we go from here? It's simple. We get out there and we start looking. We stop relying on NASA. We stop relying on the European Space Agency. We stop relying on the Chinese Space Agency and the Russian Space Agency. And we start relying on ourselves. With the technology we have out there that's available to us, guys, we're perfectly capable of making observations such as this and doing searches like this from here on Earth with absolutely no problem. Like I said, it's not hard to match up a satellite in orbit. We got all the specs, we know where they should be, and we know where things shouldn't be. So why aren't we out there doing it? It's because we're getting lazy, guys. We come on YouTube, we go to NASA, we go to JPL, we punch in a couple letters on the keyboard and we get the information that we're looking for, or the information that we think that we're looking for. It's always altered, and it sucks. And it's never accurate, guys. The only accurate information we're going to get is from ourselves. Now, we see all these videos from NASA. We know about the UFOs that they constantly capture up there. Everybody's on board with this. You know, we all say, oh yes, NASA captured UFOs, NASA did this, and look at what they have. But then when it comes down to the Black Knight satellite, there's so much denial going on with it. How is it that NASA can capture UFOs on video and you agree with that during an STS mission, but we give you some video or we give you some high resolution that comes straight from the NASA websites of this object and people go into denial mode? No, it's fake. Well, here's an image that I put as a comparison from what I think that I've caught around the SOHO satellites. This object bounces around. This is the rumor. One day it's here, another day it's there. We don't know, guys. We really don't know, and that's the whole point. We don't know, but we want to know. So let's get out there and do something about it, guys.